Hey nerds, Alex here from Nerds Being Geeks, and my locals just had their first GLC tournament night, and I won. Welcome to the Nerds Being Geeks channel. If you get a chance, please subscribe. Much appreciated. Doing a lot of GLC content over here. So, I've been doing GLC content for close to probably 6 months now, and I could not find a locals to have a tournament, but I've been building GLC decks for over 2 years. I've only been playing with friends and family. It's been a nice little hobby to build a deck for each type since my daughter's been born, and that's when I started building. It was just kind of like a new little hobby besides the comic books and statues that I was doing. So I finally found a place that was wanting to do some GLC, and it was really cool. I was really excited, pumped. I've been there a few times to just play with one of the owners at the Trading Post in Michigan. I drove out there. It's about a 40-minute drive for me, but to go out there and spend a few hours playing GLC was great. The owner is really excited, so excited that they're making badges. The Trading Post does like Magic. Don't know if they do Yu-Gi-Oh! I've seen some One Piece stuff. Big on Magic, and they also do Warhammer. So they have a 3D printer, and they wanted to 3D print the badges. So this is really cool. It's like something you can take with you, instead of just like a sticker on a card or something, which is really cool too. I like that way as well. Here's a picture of the badge. I won with the grass deck, which was my first GLC deck list video I did, was grass, because it was also the first GLC deck that I built. He had this badge, I believe it's a rainbow badge from Erica in Kanto. And he also had the grass badge from Gen 4. But me being a Gen 1er, I went with Erica. It is unpainted yet, but he's going to paint all the badges. So it's really cool. Next time I go in there, he said it should be done. I'm really excited. It's cool that I just physically have something. The tournament wasn't much of a tournament. There was only 3 people that included me, and this was like the quote-unquote first official night for GLC. And if anyone knows what it's like to start a GLC league at your local game shop, it can be daunting, it can be hard, slow going, but we had 3 people, and I went 2-0 with my grass deck. This is basically the same list as that original video I did. I will also link that below because it goes more into detail. Pretty standard grass list. Venusaur, Jungle Totem, ability doubling your energy, Rillaboom to accelerate energy from the deck. Torterra, the Evo Press, doing big numbers. Along with Grotto and the Sun-Drenched Shell that allows you to search for a grass Pokemon. And Sceptile is one of my favorite Pokemon, which has the Sunshine Grace, which is exactly like Grotto's Sun-Drenched ability. So a lot of people will probably say that there's too many Pokemon in here, but I really like having the Sceptile line and the Torterra line in there, because if you get those stage 1s out there, if one is prized, you could get the other one, and you're still searching for grass Pokemon. Obviously, you got Brambleghast. The more prizes your opponent takes, the harder he hits. Roserade with the Le Parfume, and Shining Genesect, which might be on the chopping block. It did do work in the first match. I played a lightning deck. Man, I mulliganed 3 times with this deck. I could not find a basic. Round 1, round 2, I mulliganed once or twice again. So I was like, where are my basics? I could not find a basic to save my life. Round 2 knew exactly what was coming next. They played a really interesting water deck that had that Dondozo that does like 180 for 5 energy, and they had Vitality Spring Blastoise, and obviously Whale Lord, the special energy Whale Lord, I should point out. Really interesting deck. I feel like grass is the perfect deck to give to someone new. It's just a good, solid deck. There are some things I'm thinking about changing. The Lady is great because it lets you get 4 basic energy from your deck. It would be much better if I had like the Cherrim that is basically like the Rain Dance for grass, where it lets you just put the energy wherever you want. I don't play that, and I'm thinking about playing it. If I do, I'll keep Lady. If I don't, I might get rid of Lady, because then you clog your hand with a bunch of energy, which is good. I mean, it's always good to have energy, because if you got Venusaur out there, it's like attaching 2 per turn. So going back and forth on Lady, or if I want Cherrim in here or not. If anything, I might get rid of Shining Genesect. You know, none of the attacks cost too much. They just do more when you have energy attached. So if you got a handful of energy and you can move them all to the Sceptile, which by the way has, I think it's an underutilized card in GLC, especially depending on your meta, but prevent all damage done to your Pokemon that have any grass energy attached to them by attacks from your opponent's Ultra Beast. So, you know, my head goes right to Guzzlord. A Guzzlord is not going to be able to knock out any of your grass Pokemon if Sceptile's out there. That's preventing those 2 prize cards. And then, you know, 20 damage for all the energy attached to all of your Pokemon. That can add up quick when you got Venusaur. Like I said, I'm not going to go through everything. It's basically the same setup as my deck list video. Like I said, I will post that below. I did take 1 or 2 things out from that video, but I think it was like a tool and an item card. I really can't remember. For the most part, pretty happy with this. And to win a badge, and just absolutely stoked to find a place to go and play GLC, to where they're excited and they want to promote it, and they want to build 3D print badges and paint them and hand them out to the winners. That's a vibe, and I'm here for it. I'm just so excited after over 2 years of trying to find a place to play. It looks like I finally got one. Alright guys, thanks for checking out the video. Plan on doing a video like this every time I win, whether I've done a deck profile video on it or not. What do you think I should change? What do you think I should add? Having 4 stage 2s in your deck is wild, but I love it. I love all these Pokemon, really. It's a fun deck. It's definitely a go-to for me. What's your favorite deck? Do you have a GLC league you go to? And how does their badge system work? Let me know in the comments below. Appreciate you guys watching.